Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Practical Tactical Shooter Shooting 101. Today we're going to talk about malfunction drills. Now, a malfunction drill is what you do when you pull the trigger and your gun doesn't do anything, or it does something it's not supposed to do. First thing we're going to talk about is simple failure to fire malfunction. So, I'm shooting, gun goes click, nothing happens, what do? Well, if I'm in a tactical situation, I can't just sit there and try and figure it out. I have to clear that malfunction, get the next round in there, and keep going. So the easiest way to do that, oh, by the way, for this initial demonstration, my magazine is empty, gun has already been cleared and safety checked. So we have a magazine in, bang, 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 click. What do? Well, it's probably a bad round. So what I'm gonna do, tap, rack, and go. So doing that, make sure the magazine is seated and it's feeding correctly. Cycling the slide will eject the bad round and cycle the next round in. So I try it again, boom, I'm ready to go. Now, I have loaded this magazine with a combination of your standard Winchester full metal jacket rounds, just target rounds, and some plastic dummy rounds which simulate failure to fire malfunctions. So I'll show you what you do in an actual live fire situation when you pull the trigger and nothing happens. Okay, so that was just a basic demonstration of a failure to fire malfunction drill. Now for this next malfunction drill, I'm going to talk about a failure to eject, or what is more commonly known as a stovepipe. So what happens here is the shell casing does not fully eject, or it gets caught and stovepipes. So to clear this malfunction is a little bit more complicated than clearing a simple failure to fire. So what you have to do is you drop the magazine, and you can either hold it or you can put it somewhere where you'll be able to access it again. Or if you have another magazine, you may choose to just discard that one and get another one, because this can sometimes be caused by bad ammunition. So I've dropped my magazine. I'm now going to cycle the firearm and verify that it's clear. It's been clear. I reinsert my magazine, gas it back up, and I'm ready to go. Typically, stovepipes will be cleared in that manner. If for some reason it keeps getting caught, then you're going to have to step off the firing line and go and take a look at it at the sides. Hopefully this doesn't happen when you're in the heat of a gunfight, but like I said, in most cases, dropping the magazine, cycling the firearm, and then reloading the magazine will clear a stovepipe. Now this next malfunction is a pretty serious malfunction. Now notice the firearm, it's no magazine, and is empty. So the next malfunction I'm going to talk about is what's called a squib. And squib can be the result of an underpowered round or a wet powder or something. And basically what it is a round that gets stuck in the chamber when you're firing it. Now squibs make a very unique sound. Rather than making a bang like a firearm usually does, it's more like a pop. And if you happen to hear a squib, there's nothing you can really do about it to clear it in the field. You're going to have to disengage and safely go back to staging area or whatever to clear it manually. The worst case scenario is you fire another round behind that squib and it can cause your barrel to explode. So if you hear a pop, you don't see the muzzle flash, or the muzzle flash is diminished and you don't really get the recoil you were expecting, it's probably a squib. So back out, make it safe, check it out before firing another round. Now the final malfunction I want to talk about is a failure to extract. Now, a failure to extract happens when you're firing your... Oh, and I just want to once again say that it's empty and completely clear. Now, you're firing, bang, bang, bang. When you're firing, every time you fire, it cycles back, the extractor catches on the tip of the shell casing and throws it out. Then the gun cycles forward, picks up the next round, puts it into the barrel in the chamber. Now, if you have an older gun or cheap ammunition, sometimes that extractor gets kind of worn down a little bit and it won't eject the shell casing. When that happens, it cycles back and will get jammed because there's still shell in there and it's trying to feed the next round in there. Now, a failure to extract will, in almost all cases, lead to a double feed. So in this case, you've got 2 rounds trying to go into the chamber and that just doesn't work. Now, I just want to clarify, these are dummy rounds. They are plastic, inert. They cannot fire. So, what do I do in this situation? This looks pretty bad. Well, it's kind of similar to a stovepipe and how you clear it. I'm up on target. I drop my magazine. Now, that's often pretty common with double feeds. So, this mag is done. I'm just going to discard it. If I'm in a gunfight, I don't have time to deal with that right now. So I cycle my gun back, I'm going to fire him back. And now it's clear. Now what I can do, fresh magazine, load up, ready to go. So that is how you take care of a double feed or a failure to eject. If you have a situation where your round stays in the chamber itself and nothing you can do will get it out, then you're going to have to disengage and go and take the firearm apart, back in the safe zone, and clear it manually where it's safe to do so. So that is the most common forms of malfunctions and how to clear them for a handgun. See you next time on Practical Tactical Shooter, Shooting 101.
I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you have questions on our videos, leave them in the comment section below and we'll answer them in our Q&A videos.
If you're interested in checking out any of our gear or taking classes from us, take a look at our website. Also, if you're into airsoft, check out our partner channel, Rolling Thunder Operations. And Training Solutions International is an affiliate company of the Central Aid Agency, so make sure to check out their channel as well.
Well, hope to see you in the next video and have a nice day.